Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Skin Talk Tuesday podcast. Hi, Nick.
Hi.
Everyone, today's episode is a prime example of the PT fam doing really cool stuff. We have our very own Emma Parven here today with us. She is the founder of a new dating app called Radius. Emma, welcome to Skin Talk Tuesday.
I'm so excited to
We were just
be
saying
here.
before this that it's like I am always emailing you to, book appointments, get
Yep.
products, X, Y, and Z. And this is our first time actually having a real conversation. But it's weird because I'm like,
We know each
you.
other.
Like we go way back. Like
I mean,
we've
it's
known each other
way
for
weirder
years.
for me because I've known her
I
for
know.
years.
Is that strange? Like now you have people like outside the treatment room, and it's like a different.
Yeah.
It's like seeing your teacher
Yeah.
outside of school.
Totally.
No, Nicola's like a second mom to me now. Like
It's
I
true.
feel it's just like
you really are like ultimate fairy godmother. Really
And
are.
I will say that I don't fight that label and
Mhm.
I love it. And I feel the same. Like I feel the pride that I feel for you guys, and I know you guys feel it,
Yeah.
is the same as what I feel for my kid. You know, that maternal,
Yeah.
especially because a lot of the things that you end up doing, we talk about in the treatment room.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
that's a big part of the relationship at Pacific Touch is
Right.
sharing
I
life,
know.
So seeing people make their dreams come true
Yeah.
is like this huge thing.
Yeah.
So
Well, okay. So Emma, let's take it back. How did you find Nicola?
so funny. So I found Nicola in like 2021.
Okay.
My
Pandemic
roommate-
times.
It was like maybe 2020. It was like pre-pandemic.
Oh wow. Okay.
It was like maybe 8 months pre-pandemic,
Yeah.
maybe 6 months. And I was really struggling with my skin, like
Okay.
really struggling.
Mhm.
And it was at its peak. And I had obviously tried everything under the sun,
Mhm.
just like everyone does.
Mhm.
And my roommate at the time was following Sweats. And
Classic.
she-
That's
yeah.
how I found PT.
Really?
So, yeah, Elizabeth.
Yes, exactly. And
Yeah,
she
that's our
was,
girl.
and she knew I was struggling with my
Uh-huh.
skin. And she was like, "Hey, Emma, this girl just posted about Pacific Touch. Like, it's like more holistic,
Yep.
like integrative.
Mhm.
Like, I know that's what you like. Just wanted to like share it with you." And I was like, "Yes."
Obsessed.
And then I went to Nicola, and I tell Nicola this, but I have like a mother figure that's not my mom growing up.
Uh-huh.
And when I immediately met Nicola, I just felt her presence. Like you
Aw.
guys have the same warm, loving embodiment.
Yeah.
And that coupled with the fact that Nicola was the only one that I felt actually saw my skin for what I knew it was. I
If
was
we
like,
could have
this
a
is my girl.
dollar. Yeah.
You know what's funny, and I've spoken to Emma about this, but she absolutely was like, she will go down in Pacific Touch history
Mhm.
as being a person that I met when the first visit that I met her. I actually didn't really know how I was going to help her. Like her case scared me. Like I knew I was going to do it, but I didn't know
Yep.
what I was going to do.
Mhm.
But I also could tell from her energy that she needed to not see that in the moment, that she needed, like she'd been let down so many times. She needed someone that was strong and knew what was going on.
Yep.
And I kind of had a sense about the level of complexity and how hard it was, but I didn't know how we were going to do it.
Mhm.
And I think that thank God
Mhm.
that we made that connection, and we just like, I learned a lot through her case.
Yeah, I feel like you would always talk about your case, which we'll
She
get
is
into a
my-
little bit,
yeah,
but
my pride and joy, really.
yeah, no,
like, being
truly.
able to-
you're like known
Yeah.
within the PT,
I love
like
that. I love that for
yeah.
me.
within the team.
Yeah.
So on this podcast, we really like for our guests because we all have very similar but different skin stories.
Yeah.
So if you could take us through your journey with your skin, what you have experienced, whether that's acne or perioral or all the other skin conditions, like what has that kind of looked like for you?
Yeah. So growing up, I had quote unquote perfect skin. Like didn't have a blackhead, would randomly get like a pimple here and there, and never washed my face after wearing makeup. Like I didn't have normal hormonal teenage acne.
Okay.
And so I was like, I'm in the clear, like I'm one of the lucky ones.
Mhm.
And I went to college and
Okay.
it all hit.
Mm.
And like randomly.
Okay.
And as one does,
Where'd you go to school? Were you like in the city or?
I went to school at Butler, which is in Indiana. So I'm from DC.
Okay.
Yeah.
I applied to Butler.
Did you really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, we have to talk about that.
yeah, we
offline.
should. Yeah.
But
You guys have too much in common.
I know.
Like,
we
I
really
swear
are
it's
like
I know.
similar. Yeah.
I know, I love that. But yeah, so I'm from DC. I went to school in Indy, and I don't know, obviously, like so many different environmental, hormonal whatever changes. And it all just hit me at once. It's like the hormones that were hiding under for when you're a teenager, like all just came out.
I think when it hits in college years, it's stress, like just the stress. And one of the things that you two have in common, aside from skin condition, because you have a very similar stubborn battle, is the fact that you're both very athletic. So it's like, it's not just stress, mental stress of school, it's also stress, performance stress on your body. And it's hitting all at once.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nick always puts you and I in like the same bucket. Every time like we're talking about like my routine and things like that, like we're always referencing you.
That's I love that so cute.
Yeah, it's really funny.
You guys are twins.
Oh my God.
No,
and the stubbornness, like you want this, like it's a very stubborn case, but there's a few other things that make it super complex, which we'll talk about. But I just wanted to say that whole like it hitting you all at once, it might have felt like that to you, but to me, it's so understandable. Like I see it all the time.
Yeah, that makes sense. And like, as someone who had never had acne, I was like, oh my God, like, what do I even do? Where do I even start? And also, so I graduated in 2018. And so like, obviously like the internet and social media was a thing, but it wasn't as like involved and informational as it is now, where you can really start to feel like your own practitioner. But back then, like I was like, okay, you go to a dermatologist.
Of course.
And so I went to and like right now I'm like, I don't want to go to a dermatologist. Like I want to go to like an integrative person. And so went to a derm and they put me on spironolactone. I was on it for 2.5 years because no one told me to get off of it. And when I first went on, right. And like when I first went on it, it helped. It didn't clear me, but it helped. And then my body got used to it. And I would go back, they would increase me. And it took me a second to realize that like it was wreaking havoc on my gut. And basically from when I was like freshman year of college to into being an adult, my skin just progressively got worse. Like I had cystic, but also I would have my skin was so chronically dry. And I tell Nicola this, like, you know, when you feel like your tongue is dry and like you are craving water because you're so parched, that is how my skin felt 24/7.
Yeah.
Wow.
It doesn't matter how much cream I put on top of it. It would immediately just like dissolve. I needed more and more and more and more. And so like,
but that's what I saw. That's what scared me when you first came into the room, and I put my hands on you. It felt like I was putting my hands on tissue paper. It was so fragile, and I could tell that not only were you were void of lipid support in general. Like I felt like if I do extractions right now, of which, because you had the maturation arrest acne, which is which is what Mary had as well, which is the most stubborn type of acne. But it was like, how am I going to do this on a barrier that is this fragile? But I don't really understand why it's this fragile.
Right.
But we knew something was up, right? And severely out of balance.
Severely.
Yeah.
And like it was very, like it went hand in hand. Like not only did my skin feel so parched, I physically was so parched. Like so many electrolytes, so much water. Like I literally would have friends ask me like, hey, like, are you trying to lose weight? Is that why you're drinking 2 gallons of water? And I'm like, no, I literally can't quench my thirst. Like there was something deeply going on internally.
Interesting.
And your lips.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Lips, the dehydrate, like deficiency for sure.
So that's kind of.
Did you ever find like anything that root causes or things maybe in testing or anything that could have pointed to, or is it really the stress element?
Yeah. So once when I moved to the city post grad, which was in 2018, things started getting even worse and different. And worse in terms of the fact that it wasn't only my skin now, like I was so inflamed. Like like
body wise or
yes.
like
yes, like my body, like there's a difference between someone who gains weight and someone who's extremely inflamed.
Yeah.
Like I was so inflamed. There was something going on in my body and I had no idea what it was. At the time I was working like it was my first job out of college. I was making $35,000. Like I wasn't going to go spend any money to try
Right.
and test
Yeah.
anything. Like I was counting my pennies.
Yeah.
And so
Especially here.
especially here.
That's crazy.
And so I just really took everything into my own hands and studied and learned as much as I could about my body and as much as I could about the gut. And the gut at that time in 2018 was like finally being talked about as like the gut brain connection and like the gut is your second brain and like if your gut's off, your body's off. And I just like really dug into it and eliminated so many different things like gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, etc. free, like for a long time and cleared my gut. And simultaneously, like then when I found Nicola, like things started getting better over time. Obviously, since this is like a natural approach, it takes so much longer. I finally did integrative testing about a couple months ago. Finally, like I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it.
Down the line.
It took a long time. And that gave us more insights, but there's definitely like a histamine thing going on.
Yeah, histamine response.
Yeah.
Seems to be a common theme. We're always talking about histamine these days. Online, on the podcast. Like
the thing is though, if you think about it on all different any level of life, like just think about what we're ingesting on social media and our day-to-day lives, hectic lifestyles, environment, increase of toxins in everything that we are coming into contact with, our bodies are just creating more histamine because we feel like we're under constant assault.
Like we're kind of like always fighting something. Yeah. So how would you describe your skin now? I mean, like you look glowing.
Oh my God.
Fabulous.
I mean, that's literally because of Nicole. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
You are my pride and joy.
Oh my God.
Like I can't even tell you, I don't even want to go into it too much, but it's like from a professional point of view, you are too, by the way, because it's so sad that maturation arrest acne doesn't look as dramatic as what it is. When you see someone that has, in fact, if anything, you almost can get away with it because in certain light, you know how it's like little sesame seeds underneath the skin and in certain light you can't see it. It's not so inflamed because the bacteria can't get in because the skin cells are blocking everything. But when you feel it as a practitioner, it is literally hundreds and hundreds of impactions. Like there's no space. And it's you feel the overwhelm of like, how am I going to get through this, as a practitioner for this person?
Yeah.
And you just you feel like you're kind of in quicksand and then you slowly get there. And then when you do, it is the most amazing feeling, but you can't really like, if you
I know you
show
always say
someone
like, I wish I
pictures-
had
I
the
wish I was
before and
able-
afters
but
because
even
it's so
for
intense.
The people
Yeah.
that are going through it, I don't know that you even know like how intense it is.
I know. I
Like,
wish I had that reference because it would almost be like nice to see because then you're like, wow, you've come so far.
If you go into esthetician forums, maturation arrest acne is it's the pimple on all of our asses. Like estheticians hate it because it's so stubborn and it's so hard to get rid of because it's stuck in the follicle. Your body is not registering the irritation and it's not pushing it out. So it's like a permanent little sesame seed that's like stuck there, but so many of them.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
And it's hard when you have it because you can feel it. Like not
Yes.
everybody can see it, but like you can feel it. So then it's like, oh my gosh, you think it's like so much worse than
And it's
it
like,
is.
so it feels stagnant, like it's not doing anything and you can be throwing all these things. But then if you have the discomfort of like, I think Emma's dehydration skin wise, I'm not talking about like the drinking the water was a lot higher than yours.
Yeah.
You definitely still have, you and I talk all the time about what is this deficiency that's contributing to this issue.
Right.
Your one was definitely way more intense, which added that level of like, it was so sensitive, especially around that area. How much stronger your skin has gotten.
I know.
It's crazy.
I swear.
I love it.
But that's literally because of you. Also, like,
Us.
you're so sweet.
No,
You're so cute.
but it's true. That is the Pacific Touch way is never. It is the union of the two people working together. It's not that one person. Because if you didn't do everything that I asked you to do, or have faith and keep going, all those times you'd be texting me when you were in different parts, like needing to add more, tweaking all the time. It's like we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now look at you, founder of a new dating app Radius.
That's me, guys.
I'm so excited to talk to you about this. So I think that a lot of people that are listening can relate, like how hard it is to be dating with acne. Like,
I reckon
Oh my
just even
God.
stop and say how hard it is to be dating.
well,
in New
yeah,
York
no, we're
City,
gonna
right?
let's just honestly let's just start there. So first of all, let's break down your new app Radius because I am beyond intrigued. I downloaded it myself
Oh my
because
God,
I'm
thank
oh my God, I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited. Can you really break down what it is, who's it for, what you're trying to do? Because it's the wild frickin' west out there.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So very high level because otherwise I'll talk for ages.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Radius is an in real life, in real time, only in real life, in real time. We like to say meet cute app because dating apps are at home and we're not at home.
Uh-huh.
And so how Radius works is we are always seeing people that we find attractive in real life, right?
Uh-huh.
And we don't do anything about it.
Mhm.
That's just where we are at right now. No one is doing anything about it.
Yeah.
Neither gender. And just talking about saying genders as man and woman, like for this case, like neither gender is doing anything about it.
Yeah.
And so how Radius works is in those moments of attraction, you now have the green light to act on it through Radius. And so with Radius, you can use the app in one of two ways. One is just going on it and seeing who is single. One less barrier to anything, barrier to rejection with that knowing you can go up and approach.
Uh-huh.
Or full use of the app is matching in real time.
Okay.
And so we only work in third spaces. That does not work at your home. It doesn't work on the sidewalk. It works in the places you go. So it's where
Okay.
you are as you are. It's woven into the flow of your everyday life.
Okay.
There are 0 messaging features. There are 0 bios. You have one picture just to simulate, okay, the person I'm looking at is the person on my phone. And so once you match in the location you're already at, you go up and talk and you're off your phone.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So you match on the app.
You match on the app.
Okay.
So it's like story example is I walk into a coffee shop
Uh-huh.
and I'm sitting there, I'm chilling. I see a guy that I think is cute. Maybe we're locking eyes. I'm like, oh my God, I want him to approach me.
Uh-huh.
Who knows what he's thinking, but he's not approaching me.
Right.
And in my head, I'm thinking, okay, maybe he's in a relationship.
That's
Maybe I'm
the
misreading
immediate.
this.
Mhm.
Maybe it's the wrong time. And so I don't do anything about it. And he's having similar thoughts in his own head for all I know what they
Uh-huh.
are. And so in that moment, I can go on Radius, open my phone, see who is on the app in the same location as me of the gender preference that I selected.
Right.
If he's on Radius, I see his picture. I see
Yeah.
him in person. I know he's single. I can choose to approach him, or I push through a match. And he'll get a notification saying someone around him is interested in him. Won't say who.
Won't say who.
Won't say
Ooh,
who.
Okay.
So we're mitigating any sort of
That's
friction or
really
fear.
well thought out, honey.
I appreciate
That's
that.
really
And
what
there's-
made
it's
you
intentionality.
what made you like come to this realization, this idea?
Well, a Radius has been an idea that I've had truly for 7 years.
Yeah.
So
I
and
remember you and
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you used to talk about it quite often.
Yes.
It's the dream. You know?
it was always
Yeah.
the dream. It was always
Yeah.
a one day. And it came from I was in the city. I had been in the city for about a year at this point.
Okay.
And I was working at my $35,000 salary job.
Yeah, I love that.
I was working in fashion and marketing, and I was just going into different third spaces all the time as someone who lives in New York does,
Uh-huh.
walking into coffee shops, bars, grocery stores, parks, like the list goes on, and experiencing myself and also seeing people have these little micro moments of attraction with other people
Oh my God, all the time.
all the time and no one acting on it. And during that time, so that was like 2019.
Mhm.
So during 2019, dating apps had become a lot less taboo, where people were admitting that they were dating through
Yeah.
Hinge, Tinder, etc.
Right. Right.
But it still was like people were like a little uncomfortable by it.
Mhm.
And so
It's like an eye roll. Like anytime
it
you
is. And
you
it's
say it,
kinda
it's like
still
you
is.
don't really want to admit. Like some
Yeah.
people are, lying and saying that they met in the wild or whatever. But it's
I met my college boyfriend on Tinder, and I think the majority of my friends don't know that. So shout out,
Oh,
guys.
LOL.
Yeah. Yeah. It was embarrassing. Like that was
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Mhm.
And like it's still like who wants to meet on a dating app? Like you want to meet your person in
Right.
real life.
Yeah,
When
you
did
do.
it stop though? Because I mean, I've been in a relationship now for 20 years, so I miss the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, truthfully, there is actually a part of me. That's the funny thing about you guys saying it's taboo, because I guess because I never got the opportunity to do it, there's a part of me that wishes that I could
No, you
be
don't.
single.
No, Nicola.
No, I know.
No.
But I don't. Because we used to raw dog it all the time.
Yeah.
We didn't have
Raw dog is
phones.
amazing.
Yeah.
Mary always
You're
laughed,
saying,
by the way,
raw dogging.
whenever
I'm like,
I...
stop.
Yeah.
She
That's so
always
funny.
laughs when I say so. But we didn't even have phones. Like, so there was zero.
That's
you,
amazing.
like
Yeah.
no
the
phones.
thing
Like
is,
you
is
had
what I
to-
will say is I do feel like the dating apps had their heyday, like right
Yep.
before COVID. Like I feel, 2017 to maybe 2019 was like prime, like that was like
But
real
when did you guys
relationships.
stop walking up to each other and stuff? When did that stop?
Probably like
So-
at some time in
Like
there it
dating
started to
apps?
slow over, and then I mean you could probably speak to this, but like would
Yeah.
you say COVID was a huge, caution to the wind? We're all just not.
I mean,
talking to each other?
that definitely was like the biggest
Yeah.
moment. But
Yeah.
even pre-COVID, people were only talking to each other at bars. So like
Yeah.
dating
Yeah,
apps.
that's-
So like Tinder came out in 2012, I believe.
Mhm.
And that was when I think we're the same age, like when we were in high school.
Right.
Like
Yep.
obviously we're not using that. And then when we got to college, you're in a confined environment and
Yep.
you're meeting people.
Yeah.
And then when we like are introduced to the real world, at least like my timeline of things, because what I know is you either meet someone at a bar or you meet someone on an app. And
Yeah.
there is no
There's
in
not a lot of in between,
between,
yeah.
Where and
No
you're
meet cutes. Yeah.
no
Yeah.
meet cutes and like dating and humanity and interaction is woven into the flow of people's lives, and we missed out on that.
Yeah.
We miss out on that post college because of tech, and tech has its place. It's amazing what it has done for us, but it has also allowed us to automate our lives and now automate our love lives.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's just really separated each other from
I mean,
each
the
other.
stark difference, if I think about my experience of life compared to you guys, it literally is a parallel universe. Like
Yeah.
it is so different. It's scary. Like if I stop to think about how far it's gone and seeing the behavior, like how
Yeah.
reliant we are on phones and how shy everybody has, shy and preoccupied. Because I feel like it's two things. I feel like no one has the skill base anymore to go up to people in real life.
Yeah.
Like we are just so used to everything is a transaction.
We get
using tech,
everything
yeah?
at our
And
fingertips.
everybody's heads are down.
Yep.
People live in their phones now so much that they're not even in that frame of mind anymore.
Like if you can get something at your fingertips
Yeah.
always, why would you try it a different way?
But that's why I feel like Radius is genius, because it's like you are taking what is reality. You're not because you could do a Nicola and go, oh, you guys just need to go back to raw dogging it like in my day. But it's
Yeah.
like it's not my Mary can't stop laughing every time I say raw dogging. But it's not my day anymore, and we have to accept that. So it's like taking the tech world but bringing back the cool aspect of old school way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
so
know?
we like to say we're the white space between the want but fear of meeting in real life and the ease but loneliness of the modern dating app.
Yeah, totally. So what's your strategy to get people to join the app? Because I think a lot of people are sick of like if you say dating app, new dating app, like,
Yeah.
I tried one recently and it was like fun at first, but then I'm like, this, we're done with this. So for you, what has that process been like?
Yeah. So, I mean, the biggest thing is like differentiating ourselves, like
Right.
saying dating app. I mean, myself too, if someone says that they created a new dating app, I'm immediately like, no.
Yeah.
No, I'm rolling my eyes. I'm not listening. I'm not
Yep.
paying attention. And so it's one of the reasons why we are positioning ourselves as more of a meet cute app, because meet cute means in real life. But the thing about Radius is it is truly sits in the background of your everyday life. You do not have to use it until you want to use it. You're already going into all the spaces you would already go into. We're not sending you anywhere new. You're not going to an event to meet someone. You're going to the coffee shop because you want to go to that coffee shop. You're going to the bar because you want to go to that bar. You're going to that park because you and your friends are
Right.
meeting up.
Yeah, yeah.
And when you see someone you think is cute and you hesitate in the moment to connect with them, you can now open Radius and meet and match and meet with them in real time. So it's not something that has to take a lot of thought. And as a new addition to your life, it sits in the zone of your already happening life where normal at-home dating apps don't.
Right. Yeah. Is it only in NYC?
It's only in New York to start.
Okay.
And so right now,
prime place to start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is it true, or am I like, wasn't there like a stat that New York dating was named like the worst city to be dating in,
It's definitely one of them.
or something like that?
I mean, that's why Sex and the City became what it was.
Has it always been like that?
Yeah.
It's always been the worst?
woes
Yeah.
of dating as a high-functioning single female was the whole reason why Sex and the City blew up the way it did, because we were all hard rolling our eyes back then too, in a different way.
Yeah.
Although people would come up to each other in real life.
Yeah.
I also will say that, so this is not because I'm not saying this because I'm a woman. These are the statistics that women are the trendsetters, right? We're the ones who comment on things. We're the ones who are outspoken about things. That's just how it is. It's about a 4-to-1 difference of women to men in New York City. Women,
meaning like on apps
more
specifically, or
women than
there's
men.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
A lot more women than men. Men have their pick of the litter. There are
true.
obviously extremely high quality women that live in the city. There, of course, are extremely high quality men that live in the city too. Because women are the people who speak out when it comes to the dating scene. Not always. This is just stereotypically. We hear more about how New York, quote unquote, sucks when dating because we have less choice and men have more statistically.
Yeah.
In New York
Sex and the
City.
City episode about that.
Oh, geez. Okay. We got to pull that one up.
There
I gotta
really
rewatch
is about New York City and how
Right. Yeah.
what men have versus
Well, that's what
females.
I've always
And
found-
it's heterosexual context.
Yeah.
Right,
Well, that's
right,
like, a lot of the conversations that we're having is not in that context. But that's what I've always found so, just when you zoom out, so difficult to really grasp, because I feel like they say, 80% of women, like high value women, are going for like 10% of high value men. And I hate that, because I just think it creates one, scarcity mindset, which like women are already predisposed to having that. And two, that we're just like competing each other for these like guys,
I know.
And I just think that, I don't know, I just think that it doesn't foster a lot of like goodness. It doesn't help our situation,
But to play devil's advocate,
Please.
I also think on the other side of it,
Uh-huh.
imagine being the gender that's expected to approach.
Oh,
and
yeah.
How difficult it is. Like sometimes when you talk to males and you kind of think, because as the female, you're always thinking like, why aren't they just coming up and chatting and doing this and doing that? But then when you think about it, how difficult would it be? Like when I don't know if you guys do this, but I was always out with my girls. Like,
Yeah.
And so you'd be
Right.
surrounded by your friends.
Yeah, they say you're
and
not
it's
supposed
like,
to do that.
Yeah. Men having
Yeah.
to approach and come up to.
Yeah. But it's also like, okay, come on.
I know. So I feel like I try to be really careful about my positioning when it comes to the male being the one who needs to approach the woman and the woman sitting back. And I didn't used to be like this. This is like a very new thing for me. So like awesome for growth. But we have painted this narrative that the man should be the one in charge when it comes to approaching a woman because of the dialogue that women have been served our whole lives of don't scare away a man.
Yeah.
And the man needs to be in control in order for you to keep him. And that starts with the way that you meet him.
Yeah.
And so it's just like this weird paradox. And it's one of the reasons why I think that both men and women are so far from each other right now and only talking in like hetero norms right now when it comes to meeting and dating is because women stereotypically think it's the man's job and men don't want to overstep because of where we are in society right now.
Yeah, me too.
Because we speak up.
Like
because
hashtag
women
Me
now
Too
speak
movement.
exactly no. And Me Too is incredible. The fact that women felt comfortable to speak up.
Yep.
But now men are scared to overstep. And so we're at this standstill and neither side is budging. And which is where radius comes in of we're giving both people the green light that there's mutual interest.
Yeah. Well, it's so interesting. I'm curious your perspective because as a dating app founder, it's obviously, you know, it's a great idea. It's building, you know, people to really meet in real life, but it's also a business. So how, and what you were saying earlier, and I totally see this, women are always the first to like jump on the new apps to find different things. Like, what has been your approach to get then the same level of men to then be on the app? Because I think, frankly, when I'm like using Radius, if I'm at a coffee shop, I think that I would just assume that like, oh, that guy probably isn't on. So it's like, now we're just no meet cute is happening. So what has been your approach to solve that?
Totally. And so like one of the things that I will say is because we just launched, like our go-to-market strategy is very different than a normal app.
Okay.
How normal apps work is it really matters how many downloads you have right away. And they simulate fake profiles, attractive profiles to get you to stay on the app.
Oh.
Okay. Like AI? Like baddies? Okay.
They'll just create profiles and have conversations with you when they're new to keep you on it. We can't do that.
No.
And so one of the ways that we work and have to work, Radius has to solve a density problem. We only work when people are in the same place at the same time at the same coffee shop. And so our strategy and go-to-market plan is having touch points starting across the four most popular locations for singles in our demographic, which is West Village, East Village, Soho, and Williamsburg.
Okay.
And basically, you won't be able to not see us. We will be everywhere. To the point where when you are in those locations, someone will be using Radius.
Okay.
So it's almost like, okay, these dating apps are manufacturing fake people to get you to stay on it as a new app. Because you only have a couple seconds to capture someone's attention until they're over it when it doesn't work. Like I would imagine that most Radius users will probably try it 3 times. And when they don't see anyone else on it, they're like, this isn't working. That's going to happen. But also like it's a slow burn. Things work when they're slow burns. So for example,
that is the slogan for Pacific Touch too. I love that.
Yeah.
Things work when there's slow burns.
Clip it.
Yep, exactly. And so we can't manufacture anything. You see in real life that the person is a living, breathing human across from you.
Yeah.
We can't fake something. And so
it's all real.
It's all
real
real.
World.
It's all real. But what we'll do is almost manufacture moments where you are in the same place at the same time with someone. So Partners Coffee Shop, I love to use that example because they're one of my favorite coffee shops. So like shout out. We will do activations with them where every person that just happens to go to Partners Coffee Shop that day who is single gets a free coffee on us once they download Radius.
Cool. Okay.
So let's say
there.
Yep. So let's say
I feel like Mary's like the two of you are such twins. Like there's a personality
I agree.
similarity.
No, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it. Yeah.
But so to finish out that scenario, like let's say within an hour of that happening, there are 50 people that come into Partners. Let's say that 30 of them are single and 20 of them download Radius.
Okay.
Now you have 20 people in the same place at the same time on Radius, meeting and matching. And so now we've just proven you're so sweet.
No, seriously, right?
And it will just be a carbon copy of that rollout until we're huge, which we will be.
Well, yeah. And I also feel like you could partner with a lot of places in New York, like to have mixers, events, like parties, things like that, to then start like that like kind of manufacture the meet cute process so that they can do it at the party, but then they have the app and they can also do it at the coffee shop the next morning.
Exactly. You know? It's going to be, and just like how everything is, like obviously so like, for example, Hinge didn't make like their first $1 million for like almost 7 years. Like they really iterated until they got it right.
Yeah.
And so we never see the background of how long things take to actually like boom. But
Amazon was the same thing, right? Like
oh my
Jeff
God,
Bezos,
20, like 15, 20 years exactly. And it's the same thing when it comes to how Radius is going to work. It's like we're going to have to manufacture these moments that happen so often that now the consumer will open it at the coffee shop that they choose to go to, and someone else will. And now it is truly woven into the flow of your everyday life, but it's going to be a slow burn.
Well, yeah, but it's really the direction that dating's going.
Yes,
Like I think that like I said before, Hinge had its heyday from 18 to 2020, and it's people are like, I can't do that anymore, myself included, by the way.
Yeah. Do you still have it though? Like, do you still passively use it?
Yeah.
But that's a thing. It's like we don't want to use it.
I'm sorry. You know what's really bad? Raya. They like
Stop,
people in there don't. They don't.
You guys are talking about something I don't even know. I know nothing about.
Nobody. It's so infuriating to have conversations when you don't know a fucking person. Sorry. And you're talking about like your day, and I'm like, I don't know you. Just let's like, it's infuriating.
Yeah.
And I know that they say that it's like men want the validation and blah, 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 blah. And they just like, you know, as soon as you start to get to the, are we going to meet up conversation, it's a ghost because like they only talk to you in the first place for the it's a whole thing. But it's so nice to have another option where it's like, no, now it's not, no, we're not doing that. We're meeting in real life.
Exactly. And like, that's the thing. Like people still have these at-home dating apps. And I, again, like to say it like that because they're not real. They're at home on their phone because it's your fallback option when nothing else is working.
Right.
And we're trying to move away from that. And like Radius is actually solving a humanity issue that we're having right now. It's not only a dating issue. We're so far from each other.
We're
so used to automating everything.
Yeah.
Like
so true.
The pendulum is already swinging and people are craving each other now.
Yeah.
But they need a blend of familiarity, which is tech.
Yeah.
And in real life. And that's what Radius is.
That's so true. So let's get into dating and acne because that conversation, you know, can merge the two of why we're here today. Because, you know, I've been there. I'm sure you have too. And it is really hard. And I'm sure a lot of people who's listening. Yeah. Sorry.
I dated with acne.
Yeah.
I can be part of this.
Yeah, no, this is where you need to bring in your Mama Bear stuff because what was it like for you, or what has it been like for you to be dating even within the acne flare-ups that have come and gone?
Yeah. So my skin's at a place now where I'm like good, thankfully, and I feel confident in it, literally because of Pacific Touch. But I will say, oh my God, the stories that I have, I literally.
What lengths have you gone to cover your skin?
Alarm, 5 o'clock in the morning, put foundation on, after being at a guy's place, like quickly running into the bathroom, going into my bag, putting foundation on, like, oh my God, like making sure that the lighting at a certain restaurant, only having them book certain restaurants.
Yeah, you have to meet like a 9 o'clock date because it needs to be really dark.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it ruled my life.
Not wanting them to touch your chin. Like if you go out for the kiss and they touch your chin and you're just like, oh my God,
no, please don't touch my face.
Or like I still have extremely sensitive skin. Like if I'm like making out with a guy with a beard, like I'm going to break out. And I'm also going to have eczema the next day.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it's so sensitive to the point where like, if you have a scratchy beard and like we're making out, I'm physically uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just like, it's a whole thing. It's challenging. It's like a whole extra thought process. And like, there's little things that like people who have acne do while dating that could come off to someone as like, why are you running away? Why are you not looking me in the eye? Like, why don't you want me to touch your face? Like you have these like weird quirks about you. And like, actually like you are deeply insecure about something and that conversation just hasn't been had yet. And so, yeah, I mean, dating with acne, it's challenge. It's
right.
Super
Because you're not
challenging.
really going to go into your whole spiel with somebody you're
oh my God
on like a first date with.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember when I was dating one of my exes, I literally said to him, I was like, and this isn't true. I was like, I hate surprises. Not true. Because I was like, I hate surprises. Never show up at my apartment unannounced. Not because I didn't want him to. Would have loved that. Because I was like, what if I have a bare-faced skin and my acne is everywhere? I was
hard.
like, I know.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's similar to, I think a lot of people like even in my experience, it's even to get to that point, like even to put yourself out there is so hard.
Yeah.
To like, because you're constantly thinking like, well, you can't really do this until I have the clear skin. And that's not even just with dating. I think it's with a lot of things. Like I can't, take a photo. Like I can't go to this thing because I have acne.
Oh my God.
And it's so
And the preoccupation too, like sometimes I always remembered, like even if you could, when you can feel the breakouts coming on, but they're not
Yeah.
there, and you're on the date.
Sometimes you're like mid-date and you're like, I
there
can
better
feel
not be a whitehead right now.
Yeah.
Like, is he looking at has it gone white?
Yeah.
Do I need to do like an extraction in the bathroom?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna have to stay
Stop.
in there
Not
extra
the
long
extraction in the bathroom.
because I have to stop it from bleeding, and then he's gonna think I'm pooping because
Yeah.
I'm taking
Oh
so
my
long.
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Like, it's just a whole
It's really hard. But we do talk about it a lot that like, people aren't looking at you like you think that they're looking at you. And I think
Yes.
we can take that mentality into dating as well,
Also, like I have dated guys like who have breakouts, like more than just one, like who don't have clear skin. And this also could be because like I have gone through this journey, but I'm like, oh, I'm so cute. Like you're not perfect. Like you don't have to be perfect to like be dateable.
You too, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. So
Yeah.
what has been like your strategy, your coping, or what has gotten you through it, like those times?
Like back then, like when I like really struggled with acne, or more so now?
Yeah,
Which one?
back then.
Okay, I will say that I think that if I had the acne that I had now, it wouldn't affect me as much because of the growth and work that I've done on myself internally as a human. But back then, I was young, insecure, and didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
Because I know who I am now, I think that if I had the skin that I used to have, it definitely would still be in my head, but it wouldn't affect me as much that it did then, where it really just debilitated my life and I avoided so many things because of it.
Right.
But I think for like all the acne girlies and like also guys too, but like talking from experience, like as a woman, I think that one of the biggest things that you could do is like, and like you always say at Pacific Touch, is just love yourself. Like when you have like a deep relationship with yourself and you know who you are at your core and like that essence shines through, your skin is just like an additive thing that's there.
Right.
And like your spirit comes through and like that's all that matters. But like you need that relationship with yourself to have confidence whenever you're feeling insecure about anything, even like skin or not.
Yeah.
And you can embrace, I mean, it's easy for me to say because I've gone through it and come out the other side. And I always like to remind Mary all the time that it's like you get to a certain age where you realize your mortality too. And it's, you don't want to, you need to, you embrace the discomfort, but you also have to just keep doing life. Because life is not going to wait for you to get clear. You know, and part of getting clear is enjoying life. Because I think too, the stress that we put on ourselves when we're struggling and the anxiety of going through it. And I have compassion. I understand that feeling. I don't think it's possible to completely throw it aside. But you do wish, right, that you could go back in time to yourself when you were that young and stressing out that much and go, you know what, that person is not going to be that important. That you need to put that much energy into it.
It's so true. When you like look back in hindsight, you're like,
oh
was
my
I freaking out?
God, or why did I freak out so much about X, Y, Z?
Yeah, and I think that does come with age because then the more you have those realizations, the more like the lesser intense it gets like later down the line. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really want to get into some rapid fire dating edition. I've been waiting this whole episode to get into because I feel like you're gonna have some really good takes. So let's get into it.
Okay.
All right. A first date, coffee or drinks?
Coffee.
Really?
Should I say my why?
Yeah.
Or is it just like one word answer? Okay.
Well, yeah. Now I want to know.
Okay. I think always coffee. You should care about your time. If we actually I'm gonna caveat this. Is this a first date from someone on an at-home app that you've never seen?
If they met on Radius.
If they met on Radius,
At like the grocery store.
literally do whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Go for dinner, go for a drink, go upstate and go on a hike. Like you already know that you're interested in this person.
Oh, okay.
If you have never seen this person in real life and you have no idea how they carry themselves, how they embody themselves, how they speak. You want to be able to get in and get out.
See, that's how I feel about like drink. And that was my follow-up, was a drinks versus dinner, because I would say drinks is much better as a first date than dinner because of your point.
Oh my
like
God,
you want to
yes.
be able to be like, if you're one drink and done, then, you know. And I think all first dates should just be that because of your point. But even if it's like going good, you just want to be like, okay, this has been good. Let's see each other next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Yeah. Best way to meet people IRL, other than Radius, because obviously that's
Yeah. So I play sports, like as Nicole alluded to before.
Yep.
I play a lot of soccer. And I think like a community like that. Also, I'm literally saying this, I've never met someone playing soccer. And guys, I've been on so many teams. Like I probably have met 400 plus
I really
men.
want it. Yeah, why not?
You tell me,
not that
like
cute?
I've never saw a man actually not never on my personal team where I've been like, hell yes. Like
do you just like do you do the volo or
I do like footy and New York soccer, which is
so like soccer specifically.
Soccer specifically. And it's like it's mostly like the teams that I play on are mostly like ex-college players.
Oh, okay, then never mind. I was gonna join like a kickball league.
But you should.
Yeah.
But like I think that is like a great way. But anyway, I think that stuff like that where you're meeting people that aren't in your circle who have other people that they could introduce you to.
Yeah.
But for some reason, like I just haven't been on a team like that.
It's so interesting.
But I think
would
it's a good
that
way.
you just like meet somebody.
Yeah.
All right. So let's say you see a hot guy at the grocery store. What do you do?
I mean, I literally built Radius because I'm too scared to approach someone.
Right. Yeah. So what do you do?
I stare at him and then like hope he approaches me and he doesn't.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So then now I pull up Radius and I'm like, he's on it. I can match with that.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
But like if
I
I'm
do the same
giving
thing.
if I'm giving someone else advice, because obviously it's so easy to give advice.
It's so easy to give.
So give advice.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay, guys, I also like, I promised myself that I would approach someone like this summer.
Obsessed.
And it's like, so I'm going to.
Okay.
But
has it happened?
No.
Not yet.
Hey,
But-
but,
that's okay.
can I say,
That's
because
okay.
I'm sure that you all have had guy friends tell you this.
Yes.
Guys always say how they would love to be approached.
I know.
Love. So why are we so
because
scared?
It's easier to be the
Love.
approachee than
Yeah.
the approacher.
Yeah. But okay, this is what I will do.
Okay.
Like when I do approach someone.
Okay.
If we're talking like grocery store, I probably like, I mean, if I see someone at a grocery store, like maybe a bit, but I feel like personally I'm very in and out in the grocery store. But like I linger at a coffee shop.
Yeah. Okay.
So like if I'm at a coffee shop and like I think you're cute, I probably like something you're wearing.
Yeah.
And so I'm probably like, oh my God, like I really like your shirt. Like that's so cool. Where did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
And then immediately I will know my attraction level to him based off of how he responds to it.
Yeah.
And if he's like more standoffish and like cold, I'm like, okay, this is not the kind of, like, that's not my guy.
Yeah.
Because like, oh my God, like thanks. Like I actually got it from here. Then like I would have a conversation with him. Then I'd be like, by the way, I think you're cute. Like, can I give you my Instagram?
Okay. Obsessed.
Yeah.
Instagram over number.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Really?
Only because
You
only
too?
yeah.
I feel I don't get an opportunity. Okay, I interact with you guys over skin. Like all of my clients are your age, but I never socialize with the younger generation that is this tech generation. I wouldn't even think in a million years you would give your Instagram.
I'm giving
as
my
a
I'm giving my
contact.
okay, I'm
I
gonna
do
tell you
think
why.
in-
I'm gonna tell you
yeah.
why.
Okay.
I want to be able to look to see what you look like again.
Yeah, but sometimes guys' Instagrams are bad, so you do have
Mary,
to like.
what
For
do you give?
sure.
Would you give Instagram or phone
Depends on the
number?
situation. I actually would probably think to do number. Like that's probably that. Yeah, I don't for whatever reason always forget about Instagram. Like when I'm in the moment, I'm just like,
Interesting.
yeah.
I don't know why I have this
But then I think like,
association.
oh, Instagram probably is like safer.
Okay, but I have this association where like Instagram is the first step to then getting my number. Like Instagram is like a easy, safe, like let's exchange.
It's definitely safe. Yeah.
I feel like numbers like, oh my God, like you
Yeah.
want to marry me.
Yeah. Okay, that's intense.
I don't know why. That's my association.
Okay, so what about an acne safe makeup product that you wear it on every date
Ooh, on every date.
or any date, like your go-to, like you're
Okay, I'm gonna butcher the name, but this is the foundation that I'm wearing right now that
Okay.
I've literally worn since college.
tell me.
It's called like Oxygentic. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, even I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna have to send it to you
Yeah,
after
please
so
do.
like we could get the name right.
Yeah.
But it was first formulated for burn survivors. like people who have like actual burns on their skin.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it's like super gentle, and that's the foundation I wear.
Dang.
Yeah.
Favorite Pacific Touch product?
The Symbio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But the new Pacific Touch mask,
Slay.
Nicola,
It's so good.
everything.
Yeah, it's everything.
It is so good.
No, it's literally, it's actually so good. No,
I've never
if you
used-
haven't tried it yet, it's
Yeah.
so good.
It's like the gel, the thickness,
Mhm.
the
The
way it
serum.
stays, the serum. Also the fact that like, oh my, it's so good.
It's so good.
Good.
Yeah.
No, I'm so glad to hear that.
Is music to my
yeah,
ears.
I'm
Yeah.
obsessed with it.
I'm getting so much feedback.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you create so it's like I'm sure how you feel about your baby, like Radius, when
Yeah.
you create something and you're hoping everyone's gonna like it, you know that they will, but then they
Yeah.
love it more than you even had hoped.
Yes.
And so you start to get excited.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
And like I don't say that lightly. Like
oh, I know,
I'm
I can
obsessed
tell.
with it.
I
Yeah.
know. I mean
That's
I know.
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
All right, best date spot in New York.
Oh my God. Wait, like my answer is actually
Partners coffee shop.
no, literally. I love a walk.
Oh, okay.
I love a
Was it
walk in
Highway?
the park.
Or like Domino
I love
Park
like
is in
a
New-
Domino, McCarran
Okay.
situation.
Oh, cute. Most popular place on Radius right now.
Partners.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Go to Partners.
Yeah.
Nice.
Someone had a match there.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we love to end our episodes with a skin healing mantra. So, what would that be for you?
Oh my gosh. A skin healing mantra.
Or affirmation?
Love your skin. Love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Love. So true.
Yeah.
Easy as
I
that.
love you.
We love you.
I've
This
just
has been
sitting
amazing.
back, so proud of
Like,
both of
I'm
us.
so excited, you guys. I'll keep you posted on my Radius journey. I'll go to Partners. I'll report back, see how it goes.
Please
Thank you
do.
so much, Emma. This has been amazing. I know so many people can relate to this topic, and this has been really good. I feel really good. I'm really
Me too.
excited for what's to come out of this. Seriously.
Thank you,
And
guys.
like anytime you have a party, like please let me know. I'd love
You'll
to be
be
there.
there.
Like would love it.
How do people, so where do they find, like, Radius is on?
So Radius is on the Apple Store.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's only iOS right now.
Okay.
So download it on the Apple Store. Stay tuned for updates on our Instagram, which is at Radius App Co.
Okay.
Or follow us on LinkedIn
Uh-huh.
on Radius for any updates. We have a lot of events coming up.
Mhm.
A cool one actually that's coming up that we have is a partnership with Alfargo's Marketplace, which if the girlies don't know about this,
I don't.
this is where the fashionable hot men go to shop. And we're
Baddies.
doing an integration with them to get the girls there to
Okay.
meet the hot men in real time.
Okay, slay.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
So see you guys there.
All right. Well, thanks, Nick, for all your Mama Bear advice and just being your skincare
love
godmother
this.
as
This has been
always. This has
awesome
been
for me.
so fun.
This is so
Thank you,
fun.
everybody, for listening. You guys know the drill. If you have anything that you want to hear from us, please, DMs are open. Let me know, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
See ya.